played 8 hours, or just, I'm just what the fuck? I don't fucking know, dude. Okay, what is going on here?
I like the $1 tips. It lights up my, fires up my brain neurons
Tip drive.
to see anything pop up. I don't like Bits impressive. She got such weird shit into the major. Oh my god, stop. Stop, 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 stop. What the fuck? Wait, what is the ringing? What the fuck? Wait, oh my god, stop.
Oh, it's a bad guy.
What? Dude, how is there ringing? I don't have any, like... Dude, I don't have another device. And I don't know where it's coming from because I heard it coming from inside the room. No, it's not.
Oh, his
Hey, how's
guitar's
it
out
going?
too for Junghan.
My guitar is not tuned. Jonathan, you first.
Are we all grabbing our guitars?
You have one too?
I have one too, but it's electric guitar.
Oh, even better.
I'm an ass. I just started learning this year. Oh, oh.
Jindal.
Wait.
Exposure.
Yo, Jindo, you got a guitar?
A clown.
Like hard as shit. I tried freeze dried like strawberries before and they fucking suck. They were so dry. I'm really sorry. I just don't really like what is the point of freeze drying things? Check the cream pies. No, I don't want to open the bag. I like those thin crispy chocolate chip. I said who the fuck freeze exactly who does? What if it's the boogeyman? It's your Coke burner phone. Stop! Kanishna, what the hell? Smell it? Did you put something
Fuck was
in
that?
this? Dude, am I gonna get knocked out? The fucking company also scares me. Like, look at this fucking look at these fucking creeps. I looked at their website just to like see what was up with them, and they're like a candy store, but like, I don't get how this can be considered candy. And look at the back. The back is insanely weird too. It's like, why freeze-dried candy? Once freeze-dried, the candy becomes crunchy compared to its previous chewy state. Without the moisture in the candy, the flavor is so much better. Freeze-dried candy is great for all sorts of occasions, such as travel, hiking, or any other activity that you can think of. Because the candy blows up so much during the freeze-drying process, it makes for a crazy and fun experience for everyone. Why us? Here at the freeze-dried candy store, we're a small family-owned business. Dude gave her a gift. No, listen, I ate his three, like, I ate 3 of his cookies, which were okay. But this, like, if I were to send food to somebody, I don't know how you even thought of this. Did you just search up cream pie because you thought it was funny, and then you just click, like, the first one? You're like, oh, this looks like a good cream pie. Is that what you did? I have to assume that's the case. Like, you just... Because I don't know anyone who eats freeze-dried food, and freeze-dried large oatmeal cream pies. Pretty much. See? You just looked at the first thing, you're like, okay, this is it. You didn't, like, try for, like, an actual, like, I don't know, Twinkie or, like, something cream pie and normal adjacent. Like a cream puff. It had to be a large oatmeal cream pie from the freeze-dried candy store. I would have just done the Little Debbie cream pies. Only an American would think that. I'll send you my 30... Please don't send your boxers. Favorite videos are Asian. I thought to freeze-dry eggs. Sounds like some MK Ultra. No, this literally is MK Ultra shit, bro. Some ding-dongs the other day, Christine. I didn't know you didn't like freeze-dried. Who eats
Wing.
freeze-dried stuff? Do you eat freeze-dried stuff? Why? Why do you want your things to be like rock hard and cardboard texture?
Wing.
41? Exactly, like, what? Why do you guys eat freeze-dried stuff? Like, I have really bad eating habits where, like, today, literally, like, you know, I will eat slices of ham or string cheese or, like, whipped cream from, like, the bottle. But this is insane. It's like somebody who eats astronaut food for fun. Can we see some of the ham? I ate all of it. It's gone. I have to actually restock the fridge. I'm running out of things. It's a doomsday prepper thing. To freeze dry everything? I don't know, but even if it was doomsday, I would not freeze dry a large oatmeal cream pie. Should have got him some whipped cream. Destroy it now. Freeze dried is trash. The Skittles are shit. I like the crunch. I want a deep fried Oreo. Sorry, my guy. I don't know. My commands don't work. It's just to bait people.
That's not just a big
eating
people.
for enjoyment version
You just
versus
set it up.
sustenance Chad food enjoyer.
That was a cheeky lie.
Yeah, man, even if the world was ending, I would not be putting this shit into my body. Thanks. When does your snack, when does the snack you're holding expire? I don't even want to know. Let's take a look. There's no expiration date, which is, again, concerning that this food does not expire. There's legitimately no expiration date, bro. You know why? Because of all these ingredients, bro. They literally make this shit out of, like, Play-Doh. Yeah, there's no expiration date anywhere.
Oh, hello, spider.
Bottom? There's nothing on the bottom of the bag.
What are you doing in here?
Dollar, here is the thing, I don't give a shit about baseball. It's boring. Alright.
Look at the little spider.
Stop being mean. Don't give bad energy. I'm not being mean.
Spider ass.
Why do you guys eat, like,
was hungry.
literally, okay, the most convenient form of food would be freeze-dried anything. You guys couldn't just, I don't know, get, like, Hot Pockets? Do you guys eat Hot Pockets? Like, do you guys eat, like, Dino Nuggets or something? Please tell me you're not eating, like, freeze-dried. Why are there strange sounds? Anyone buying her stuff should know that there's a high chance she's gonna roast you. That is true. Trying to think about the stuff that I've gotten that I mean I like
Locked in like shit. Hi. I'm good.
Doritos by the handful. No, too much sodium. I sent a book on my page to have her read it. Read it. I hope she's nice. She haunts and farms all her own food. Ungrateful kids, bro. Even kids in Africa, dude. This shit would fuck up their. Or if someone sent you a comment about sending you a hand-carved ornament. What? No, why? Listen, I like you guys, but listen, I don't trust you guys will be responsible when it comes to a P.O. box. Legitimately, everything I get will probably be touched by your dirty hands. You know, like any fucking form of pillow. I will have to legitimately inspect it with fire and then UV light. And I don't even want to know. And what else? Like a hand-carved ornament? Why? See, even the idea alone is strange. Like, why do you think? What do I need in a hand-carved ornament? Like, what type of ornament? Like a spoon that you hand-carved? That I use to eat my stuff and bring into my mouth? No. Fine, I'll just send a blood bag. See? I give myself a blood bag. I make enough blood. I lose enough blood every month to fill my own. Thank you very much. He definitely putting it in his ass. You know, for how unhinged I am, I have to constantly remind myself that you guys can be much more creative with being unhinged. Some of you guys really do that. Like, I'll make some form of, like, unhinged sexual joke, and some motherfucker will one-up it with the craziest shit that I'm just like, dude, how? I'm pretty creative when it comes to this shit. People get scared. How are you doing this? Sending a thermal transplant. I'm gonna send you hot dogs. I'm gonna send you 10 years learning to carve things, and it's just one of his life skills. Still. Anybody that obsessed with carving wood, I still believe might infuse it with something weird. Damn, girl. You looking fine as... Wait, hi, Kaji. Nothing wrong. You made me this way. Is be cutting and seeing things that you shouldn't. Show armpits. Oh my god, never fucking mind. You came too late. There was literally an entire segment where I was showing them off. Well, did you try the hot sauce? It hasn't came yet. Frozen glizzies is criminal. You're just not artistic enough. Do you eat hot sauce? I want to lick your stinky, please. Like, I think it's funny too, but like, dude, you do not want to lick my stinky hole. I'm sorry. It will make you gag. The way licking any stinky hole will make you gag. Like, dude. Which stinky hole? Oh my god. He's hungry. Oh my gosh. Can I say the N-word? Oh my god. You guys can say whatever the fuck you guys want, dude. I'm passionate, love, don't you worry, I would deal. Oh my gosh. Bro, imagine something they didn't realize they would get. Bro. Aren't you a stinky hole? No. Kitty, no. Yeah, but what if she... No. Any chance relate? Yeah. There is a chance. I have to get back to the gym. If it's stinky, you need to shower more. Don't want to bake cookies. Chatty is innocent. Don't corrupt her. This isn't even corruption, dude. This is just like... Bro. You only think it's like really exciting to eat somebody's stinky hole because you don't get enough sex, but when you actually do it, I'm sure you're gonna gag. Would you try butt? Well, I don't know what butt chugging is, my guy. Marty McFly. Sorry, I'm not gonna marry you. Well, you don't eat it when it's stinky, duh. Okay, good. That's what you meant. Eating a clean hole. That's fine, that's better. That's passable in my book. It's not... If it's very well cleaned. Sure. When did your last shower? I actually showered today. But I didn't shower, like, the other days. It got to the point where, even I smelled myself and I was like, I have that, like, dirty clothes smell. Clean enough to eat then. No, the stanky pussy. Mid... Bro, this fucking emote with the fucking turtle, dude. Oh my god, why? What if spray perfume? No, that's gonna burn. Oh my god. People say being caught is probably toxic for the mind. Oh my god. You know what I hate about you guys? You guys are purely like just chatting streamers or chatters. The amount of times I've seen a chatter appear in like another live stream for another just chatting girl, and I truly realized that like this is just the same audience for every goddamn just chatting girl, rotating around. You guys don't watch streams at all for games or anything. It's really just to watch women talk to you. Uh-oh, she's skating. You're the only... Yeah, sure. You're the only girl I watch. Dick watcher. A bunch of NPCs. Nah, she hide. No, literally, I'm very right. You guys literally just watch women, bro. Okay. Sumo tournament. I get it. literally don't watch anyone but you. You're such a fucking liar. You're such a fucking liar. I legitimately saw you in either it was like Pokimane or fans. Fucking chat.
Not up for debate.
Oh my, I'm not going to marry you, my guy, please. It's not up for debate because the answer is no.
Look,
Fan is
I have
really
no idea
fun
what you
though,
guys are talking
can't
about.
lie. No, she does not game, bro. She just, most of her stuff is really just her. I mean, she's chill. I like her. I think she's pretty chill. But she just vapes, and then she shows her feet, and then she
Damn, she
giggles, and it's cute. I fuck with her. Fan got some leaves out there. I know
True,
where
dude.
to
I
look,
know, this
bro.
is fucking
I know that she
subversive,
used to
bro. It's
have
great.
like a Fansly and OnlyFans.
No.
I've seen them. Oh my god, dude. How are you even cheering? I literally.
Okay, so here's the thing. The girl that I was obsessed with in 2019 and on, well, 2019 and like 2022, 2020, whatever, all except 2020, she actually has BPD, so maybe I'm like vicariously living. Pokimane was built for black dudes. That's a true fact. I mean, she's not wrong. That's what I like about her. She's not wrong about her based opinions. I'll let her answer that question.
Reads for one, but doesn't read for two.
I actually like all varieties. Arabic, Asian, white, Latino, Mexican, Portuguese, Indian. That's a joke, by the way. Look at her chubby cheeks, bro. She looks like she has FAS.
So she can be funny and talk about cool shit. This gets old fast.
Holy shit. Yeah. He's It doesn't even. Wait. Stop. Does it only do the audio
Hey,
thing for
Netpop, tell me,
1
fool,
cent?
fuck.
That's crazy. Oh my god, dude. This fucking. Hold on, I gotta change that. It doesn't even do it for anything else. It just does it for 1 cent.
Can you guys hear that helicopter? At.
Okay. We're gonna stop this. We're just gonna delete that. Lol, they caught on. Don't change it. Get the T. Wait, what's the cool shit?
No.
Gnorts.
Bro, chill.
The funny part is it costs her more than this in electricity for her computer to be on long enough to read the message.
No,
She
legitimately.
was leaving that for me only.
Oh my god, I'm changing it right now to I'm gonna just leave it to Terrell Cheney, or if that's the way you pronounce it. I'm changing it to.
Talk about cool shit and turn off
Shut the
TTS
fuck
or
up,
charge
please,
more.
dude. I'm trying to. Okay, hold on.
Losing money.
Dollar
Don't you-
here is
Bro,
the
you
thing.
don't even-
I don't
Look at this
Give.
sandwich, bro.
a shit
This is.
about.
This is
Baseball.
a test message.
It's
Why do you guys
boring.
need a test message? You guys
All
already
right.
know the way it works. Hold on. Cheer alert, cheer alert. Okay, cheered. Variation settings. Fuck.
Ham and
Okay.
cheese,
Rough
motherfucker.
day. GGSTTS we done.
GG. You guys are done. I think I fixed it.
You need more mods. Pick 3 random chatters. Hurry.
Oh, just leave. Wait. I think we're done. It has like there's no way. Limit's 100. It's just for just oh my god, dude. Holy crap. I want to ban people. It's so quiet. That is facts. You're terrible. Wah, 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 wah. You can't talk to me through your automated messages.
I'm a pleb.
You should do mod applications.
Do I really need another mod? For what? Not like in the one bitter speaking classes come to like Hassan. Dude, Hassan legitimately thinks
Hi.
you're right. It's a little classist.
Bertie can be her new. I'm not fucking modding for this bitch, dude. She's a fucking.
Okay, but Hassan already
Coom doom.
Hassan literally thinks of himself as like part
She's
of
a
the middle
gooner.
class. He defends Pokimane, and
pooner.
Pokimane thinks that she's also part of the middle class.
I'm Pokimane. I'm
Like,
Jack's
every time a bit
Pokimane's
is given,
ass.
And then they're put on timeout. Bro, what? Are you crazy? That would cut off my profits. Why would I time out somebody giving me free money? I would protect you against the cruel world as your mom, my queen. I would. He's working class hero. Can you date your mods? Respectfully, I would not date my mod. Streamers are out of touch. How shocking. Yeah, I honestly think a lot of streamers, the big ones, have narcissistic. I don't trust them. Wow. What? Dude, what the hell? Have you guys seen Sub Catherine and her mod? I'm just being honest. This is the whole thing about being an e-girl. I'm the most ethical, the most honest e-girl, and I still get shit for it. And the e-girls out there that are like scummy and weird and
Alright,
just
you ready
like,
to start the
actively
stream?
exploit their
Here we go.
audience.
Exploit the audience.
This is
Let's
a
watch
radioactive
this.
material in a cloud chamber.
This guy's delivery
Those
is
thick
so
white
dry.
lines you see are the vapor trails of alpha particles shooting off the sample at about 5% the speed of light. But Einstein saw a contradiction here. If the math of quantum mechanics is right, these particles shouldn't travel in straight lines at all. Their waves should spread out spherically in every direction. This contradiction is called the Mott problem. I'm going to show you how the solution to this problem challenges our very idea of reality.
The Mott problem.
In 1927, some of the greatest scientific minds in history gathered in Brussels for the 5th Solvay Conference in Physics. This is a meeting that would forever shape our understanding of reality. I mean, can we just stop here to appreciate this picture? This has been dubbed the most intelligent picture ever taken. I mean, we've got Erwin Schrödinger, Wolfgang Pauli, Werner Heisenberg, Paul Dirac, Louis de Broglie, Niels Bohr, Max Planck, Marie Curie,
Planck
and of
units,
course,
anyone?
Albert Einstein. During this conference,
What about
Einstein
freaking,
repeatedly argued that quantum mechanics
Lorenz?
couldn't be the final word. He refused to believe that nature was fundamentally random. This would later be summed up with the one line attributed to him that says, "God does not play dice with the universe." But a lesser-known problem was also proposed by Einstein during this meeting. Einstein described a radioactive atom emitting an alpha particle inside a cloud chamber. According to quantum mechanics, the alpha particle's wave function should spread out equally in all directions, forming a perfect sphere. But when you look, you don't see a sphere of droplets, you see a single straight line. So Einstein asked, how can the corpuscular nature of the phenomenon be reconciled here with the representation by waves? Basically, he said, why do we see straight lines when everything in the theory is a spherical wave? This question wouldn't be adequately answered for years, and it's now called the Mach
I know
problem.
exactly what the problem
It's present
is.
everywhere, actually. Every time we record a particle, it shows up as a track or a line, never a smeared out wave. For example, watch what happens when you inject radioactive radon gas into a cloud chamber. If the alpha particle's wave functions are all spherical, why doesn't the whole cloud chamber just fill up with a mist? Why do we see these distinct straight lines everywhere once the gas is introduced? An alpha particle is basically a helium nucleus, 2 protons and 2 neutrons bound together. Before it's emitted, it's trapped inside the nucleus of a larger atom by a nuclear potential. Inside, it behaves like a standing wave confined by the potential, but occasionally it tunnels through the barrier and escapes. That means if we constantly checked where it was, we'd usually find it inside the nucleus, but every once in a while we'd find it outside the nucleus. And once it escapes, its wave function becomes a traveling spherical wave expanding outward in all directions. And because the nucleus is nearly perfectly spherical, there's no preferred direction, so the emitted wave spreads out equally everywhere. And herein lies the problem. In reality, we don't see the alpha particles triggering the cloud chamber mist in a sphere around the source. We see them shooting off in straight lines. But why? Well, a brilliant physicist named Neville Mott set out to solve this problem. 2 years after Einstein proposed the question, he published a paper called The Wave Mechanics of Alpha Ray Tracks. In this paper, he said that the discrepancy comes from the fact that we're viewing the wave function of the alpha particle as if it were the only wave function that exists. However, in reality, there are other atoms in the chamber which also have their own spherical wave functions that interact quantum mechanically with the alpha particle. And together they form a
Superposition.
single entangled wave function. Since the mathematics were so intense, and this was way before any computer simulations, Mott took only 2 atoms plus the alpha particle. In this new wave function, he found something surprising. The probability wasn't spread evenly anymore. Some regions of the sphere were even more likely than others. Later, scientists found that the more atoms you add to the mix, the more defined these areas are. So the wave function becomes striped.
cool.
There are streaks of almost 0 probability and streaks of higher probability. So by adding a bunch of wave functions together, you end up with classical streaks and not evenly spread out probabilities. So this answered the question of why we always see clear streaks of particles, because they're always interacting with their environment. This idea that smeared out probability always ends up as clearly defined paths is now called decoherence. Decoherence tells us that once the alpha particle takes one of these paths, it can no longer interfere with any of the other paths. So you couldn't do a double slit experiment or anything like that with the particles. They act like defined paths that can't interact with other paths. But there's still a problem that decoherence doesn't solve. I showed you that when you add all the wave functions of all the atoms in the environment together with the alpha particle, you get a wave function with streaks, areas of high and low probabilities. But there are still many of these streaks for just one alpha particle. In fact, the fully decohered wave function doesn't pick one path. It predicts an infinite number of possible straight line tracks, equally likely in all directions. But which path does it take? Well, decoherence can't tell us that. In fact, nothing can tell us that. Any direction is equally probable. It's completely and fundamentally random which streak path it takes. I love the Mott problem because it clearly shows that decoherence answers the questions of why we get streaks or straight line paths, but it does nothing to answer why we get the particular path that we got. This problem is called the measurement problem. Many people mistakenly believe that the measurement problem is solved by decoherence. But Einstein's original proposal still stands. Does God play dice? Is our universe fundamentally random? Or is there some metaphysical hidden variable that we have yet to find that decides the decoherent wave function?
That's a
path?
cool
I
fucking
don't know.
function
Until
or
then, I'll
too
just
cool
continue to watch
solution.
my cloud chamber, knowing that as far as we know, nothing can predict where the next particle will decay. And also, before I end, I want to make another point that many people get mistaken.
Fuck
There's an
me, what the hell's
interpretation
going
of
on
quantum mechanics called the many worlds interpretation.
Oh yeah, many
In the
worlds. Very
context of this
useful
alpha
and
particle
valid.
decay experiment, it says that out of all the possible
Where's your hand? Yes, Jeff's deaf. JF is deaf. Def JF. Def JF. I popped his zit, dude. Did you have a kid? Named him Jeff, and he was Jeff. Def Jeff. Think of how it. Think of how a deaf kid would say his name, Jeff. Jeff. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think the thing is right is if he was named Jeff and he was deaf, all the kids would call him Def Jeff for fun, right? But he wouldn't hear it. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, yeah." Okay, I'm gonna switch to my computer. Yeah, your old computer. Yeah, it's gonna be new soon.